Today in Algebra 1, Chapter 4, Section 1, we are going to plot points in a coordinate plane. Before we do that, let's look at a coordinate plane and learn a little bit about it. Okay, a coordinate plane has two axes. Okay, your horizontal is your x-axis. Your vertical is your y-axis. Okay, that's your y-axis. Okay, where they intersect right here is 0, 0, and that is called the origin. The origin is 0, 0. Okay. Okay, in your top right-hand quadrant, okay, we have four sections, and they're called quadrants. This is quadrant 1. Your top right is quadrant 1, and then your top left is quadrant 2, and then we go to the bottom left is quadrant 3, and the bottom right is quadrant 4. All right, let's take a little closer look at the quadrants. Okay, in quadrant 1, right here, quadrant 1, from the origin, if you go to the right, that x value is positive, so you will have a positive x value from your ordered pair, and your y value is going up, so it is also positive. Okay, so the ordered pair that you will have is a positive, positive. In quadrant 2, you're going to the left from the origin, and to the left on the coordinate plane means that your x is negative. Okay, but you're still going up on your y, so that is positive. So your ordered pair would have a negative x value and a positive y value. In quadrant 3, you're going to the left for your x value, which is a negative number, and you're going down on your y-axis, which is a negative value. So your x is negative and your y is negative. Okay, in quadrant 4, you're going to the right of the origin for your x value, so that is a positive number, but your y value is going down, which is a negative value. So in quadrant 4, you would expect your ordered pair to have a positive x value and a negative y value. Now let's see if we can find the ordered pair for each of these points on the coordinate plane. Let's start with point A. You always start at the origin and travel along your x-axis first. So if we are going to travel along the x-axis to find A, we are going to go to the left 1, 2, 3 units. And so your x value is negative 3. Now we need to find the y value, and from that point at negative 3, we're going to go up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, and then we land on A at 4. So the ordered pair for A is negative 3, positive 4. To find C, To find C, again, we are starting at the origin, but there is no shift in our x at all. It's not going to the left or to the right, so we didn't move our x, so it's still at 0. Now, to find C, we went up 2. Okay, so our y value is 2. That ordered pair is 0, 2. Okay, right here. Okay, there is C. Now let's look for D. Again, we're starting at the origin. We are going to go to the right 3, so our x value is 3, and we're going up 1, okay, to land us at D. So the ordered pair for D is 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. Okay. So now we're going to find E. Start at the origin, and we are going to go to the left 2, so our x value is negative 2, and then we go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your y value is negative 4. Okay. Now let's see if we can plot points that we are given. If point A is negative 4, positive 4, we will start at the origin at 0, 0, and the x value is negative 4, so we're going over here, left 4 units to negative 4, and then we will go up 4. Okay, and we will land here at point A, negative 4, positive 4. point B has the ordered pair of 3, -2. So if we begin at the origin, the x value is 3, so we're going to go to the right 3 units, and then we will go down 2 units. Okay, so that will be point B. Point C is 0, -4. So again, we start at the origin. There is no shift in the x, so we're staying at 0, but the y value is -4. So we just go straight down 4 units, and there is our point C. If a point lies on the axis, then it doesn't lie in a quadrant, it just lies on the axis. Now let's graph this equation. Y equals 2x minus 1. I want you to graph that equation if your domain is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Now remember, the domain is just another way to say your x value. So if we put -2 in for x, we're going to start with the first member of the domain, -2. Then we're going to take that and we're going to substitute it in for x in y equals 2x minus 1. So we'll have y equals 2 times -2 minus 1. So 2 times -2 is -4, minus 1 is -5. So when x is -2, y is -5. So we can put that ordered pair on there, starting at the origin, -2, -5. And we have this point right here. The next member of the domain is -1. So we're going to take -1, substitute it in for x. 2 times -1 is -2, minus 1 is -3. So that's the next member of the range. Okay, so when x is -1, y is -3, and we can put that on our coordinate plane. Now we're going to use 0. We're going to take 0, put it in for x. 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 1 is -1. So when x is 0, y is -1. So we can put that on the coordinate plane. Then we're going to put 1 in. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So when x is 1, y is 1. And then the last member of our domain is 2. So when we put 2 in, we're going to have 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So there's the last member of your range. So we have the ordered pair when x is 2, y is 3. And so you have those points. So let's quickly review. This is a coordinate plane. The horizontal is your x-axis, vertical is your y-axis. Starting in your top right is quadrant 1, top left is quadrant 2, bottom left is quadrant 3, bottom right is quadrant 4. Anything to the right of the origin has a positive x value. Anything to the left of the origin has a negative x value. Anything above the origin has a positive y value. Anything below the origin has a negative y value. Ordered pairs are written in order x, y, just like the alphabet. The first value is x, the second value is y. X is also called the domain. Y is also called the range. If you are given x values for a domain, you substitute them into an equation to find the y values, which are the range. Those become ordered pairs that you can plot on your coordinate plane.